Hello, dear Libra. Welcome to your love reading for the month of July of 2026. I suppose you can take this as a timeless reading. Thank you for being here with us. A special thank you to our patrons, as this is a Patreon love reading that is released to the public later on in the month. We're doing a relationship spread, and let's see what could be happening for you, dear Libra. It's a very significant time, especially for the air signs and the fire signs, with Pluto in Aquarius, with Neptune and Saturn in Aries. That's your house of your most important relationships. And then Uranus in Gemini, and Jupiter entering Leo. You've got many opportunities, especially if you're an early born with early placements, Libra. Okay, it is the month of Mercury retrograde, which could bring us back to the past people showing up or situations. So that's the month of July. Let's see what's coming through in love. Dear Spirit, thank you for your guidance. Thank you in advance for guiding us for Libra and in love. You know, with Saturn in Aries, in your opposite sign, to you it could speak to a breakup, a divorce, or even getting serious, taking your relationship to the next level. Let's see, what is the Karma Dharma for Libra? Whenever you view this reading, what is the Karma Dharma for Libra? And we have the Emperor. Wow. Okay. Aries, could be Capricorn, could be Aquarius. I get hot, cold emotions with this Emperor who's coming through as a Father Christmas. Well, I hope that that's the case, but it's like he doesn't let his emotions shown very often. He more so looks like the King of Swords than the Emperor to me, but I'm wondering if you're not dealing with an Aquarius or a Leo as well. They could be significant with this card. Let's take a relationship spread. We're looking to the now, the past, and the near future, the possible future, and how you felt, where you are concerning this connection and the other person, your most significant other that you're here watching this for, dear Libra. Let's see what's going on. Venus during the month of July will be transiting Leo, and that's in good aspect for you. Let's go for Libra, dear Spirit. Libra, in the now, in the past, and in the possible future. Libra. Let's go. This reading is done end of June. It is actually the 26th of June when we're doing this. In the now, what's going on for Libra? We've got a King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. An emotional position, a mature emotional position. Hopefully, he would be in the upright for you. The Empress and the Five of Wands. A little bit of conflict or even work that needs to be done. Libra, this would be you. Logically, you're the Empress. We did see the Emperor and we see a King of Cups. So I'm wondering if there isn't a third party here. If not, because there could be a surprise. Someone that was not showing their emotions now ready to do that, even though it's not easy for them. Let's continue. In the past, what was coming through? Page of Cups. The Emperor. Oh my God. And the Justice card. Wow. Okay. We do have father, mother, child here, so we've got family situations. Now, these could be two different people, of course. King of Cups more Scorpio, the Emperor more of an Aries, could be a Taurus, I guess. Could also have be someone who has placements in Pisces, because Aries and Pisces, they're next to each other, right? So, okay. These could be a spousal marriage, long-term relationship with two people. This could be someone else that's coming into your life now. Unless, if this is the same person, then your Emperor was possibly not giving you as much as what you had hoped, not being on your level because of the Page of Cups. All they could give you was something small in the emotional department. Unless this is an ex-partner that you're possibly going through separation with, because you see the hot and cold, the Emperor sometimes, they wear a facade. They need to hold their position. And there's a sense of coldness, but he's wearing that red outfit. The red outfit, which is like the fire that burns from within. So being quick to temper, possibly, or someone that was not showing their true emotions now ready to do that. If this is the same person, then they were wearing a facade. They were someone who was quite experienced. Some of you may have turned your back on them, and that's why now they're coming through as the King of Cups, someone ready to offer you much more than what they did in the past. Let's see what the possible outcome is. Six of Pentacles, quite a common card in these readings for the month of July. Knight of Swords. And the Strength card. So Leo comes through as well. I get Leo Aquarius here. Leo Aquarius, Libra. We do have some Earth. Let's see what you brought to the table. Who were you in this connection? Queen of Wands. The Fool card. And the Ten of Swords. And your person. Queen of Cups. Three of Cups in the reverse. Even though we don't read reversals in the generals. And the Knight of Cups. So you see we've got the Page, the Knight, and then we've got the King of Cups. So it could be that your person is now ready. Maybe they didn't want to be either the third person or because of the three of Cups, obviously. And maybe they've got regrets. Maybe they've got regrets of not being able to offer you as much as what you were worth. We've got a King and a Queen of Cups, an Emperor and an Emperor. We've also got the Queen of Wands. So maybe you felt very lucky or felt quite successful. You took a leap of faith. You attracted this person maybe through your aura, your amazing aura. I mean, the Queen of Wands, someone that's quite powerful, someone that's quite creative, someone that people look up to. Or this was just something that you really, really desired. So you felt like really happy with this connection at some point, and you took a leap of faith, but you fell into the Ten of Swords. Unless this was your person, this was the person that gave you that strength, that perseverance, or even that understanding that you are worth much more than what you were receiving. If you were dealing with an Emperor that was controlling, narcissistic, I mean, we've got the Justice card right next to the Emperor, and this could be, a family situation here, right, with children, parents, children, and we've got the Justice card here. So this is what I'm getting, and we know the Ten of Swords could be a very difficult card. It could be a card of betrayal, or I'm going through the worst. This is the darkest before the dawn. It's been quite painful. It's been quite hard. And I'm wondering, because the Empress could be the Queen of Wands. I suppose she could be the Queen of Cups. Yes, all the queens are in the Empress. If we look at it, she's like the main card here. She's right smack bang in your reading, in the middle, which is saying that you hold the power here, and that there is abundance, that there is, through patience. We've got a card, the Strength card speaks to patience and knowing that you are worthy of manifesting a relationship that will be more trusting, that a relationship that you desire, but also being able to tame your wild side. And what I mean by that is knowing that you can overcome anything that's challenging with the Strength card, knowing the qualities that you uphold. Leo is about leadership, right? It's about confidence. And some of you may have kept back, you've held back on your desires. And I don't know that you'll be able to do that. It feels like there's conflict with being patient, and you're an air sign. Patience is not your forte, patience, right? And with Venus transiting through Leo, it's about flirtation. It's about taking action, being the leader, showing yourself off, selling yourself, showing off your best traits, let's say, and attracting or holding a position of power, and then attracting someone in that's ready to give you what you are worth, but also you're looking for an equal relationship, Libra. That's what you're all about. And the Six of Pentacles is a Libra card for me. You know, these two cards could speak to challenges. If you're dealing with a narcissistic past, someone that was very controlling and wanted to keep you bogged down and keep you under their thumb, someone that was hot cold with you, not giving you the equality that you hoped for. This could possibly be changes, because the Knight of Swords, okay, I see it as legalities. As I said, Aquarius, Libra, I get here, even though, well, there could be a lot of communication, a lot of clearing out, a lot of clearing the air. Someone's rushing to catch up to something, to get from point A to point B quickly. There's a sense of urgency here, and he wears the bow. He's got a bow and arrow, which is what he's aspiring to, what he's targeting and what he's aiming for. And there's something to do with rush, quick energies, not being able to wait with the Strength card. Now we've got the Knight of Cups here, which could be any sign. I do get Scorpio and Sagittarius here. Three of Cups in the reverse could be a downfall, a disappointment, right? Even though it's in the upright, we don't read reversals in the generals, but we see that there was love here. There was true emotion on their side, unless your person was dealing with someone, because these could have been spouses, right? Unless your person had another relationship, someone that was very emotionally draining or deceitful, right? You know, the Queen of Cups is, if she were to be in the reverse, she is more self-centered, more self-serving, and emotionally very manipulative. So this is another partnership that they've got. And this could have been someone that was very open and just sharing a lot about their relationship with friends. I mean, the Three of Cups is like, it's a group of people. It could speak to gossip as well. But nevertheless, we've got a Knight of Cups here. A Knight of Cups, and this is what they brought to the table. This is how they felt. And in the now, we've got a King of Cups. So let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. So work could be involved here, but the Eight of Pentacles is also, I'm doing the work, I'm ready to put in the effort. Two of Wands, there's a dilemma here, whether to keep investing and do the work here. Eight of Pentacles is a Virgo card. It's like getting grounded and showing the work, showing the effort through acts, right? Through duty. And there's the Nine of Pentacles here. So a lot to do with work. Interesting, we shuffled quite a bit, and there are similarities with the Virgo reading. Do check that out. We've got the Two of Wands here, so choices, dilemmas. She is holding the wand that this is what she does desire. Let's take more cards and see what's coming through for you. For Libra, dear Spirit, with the Lenormand. Past, present, and future for Libra. Let's see. So we've got the Sun card. We've got the Path. And we've got the new beginning, the cycle, the messages, the travel. There's travel here. There's things will come clear, things will show up. Leo comes through strongly for you, dear Libra. The sun can also speak to confidence, or it can speak to, sometimes it could speak to a little bit of ego. If you're dealing with someone that is, they think that they're God's gift to women, or that they're the only person that can hold, can be on the higher ground, or whoever is in charge here. That would be the shadow side to Leo, of course. And we've got the clover, lucky clover, a lucky opportunity. And we've got the letter, some sort of news that opens a path, that brings opportunities for travel, for choices to be made. The path speaks to Venus in Libra. And it speaks to travel, or even separation sometimes, hesitation as to making a choice. But the choice that's made opens up a brand new beginning. It's the Ace. It's Mercury. It's lots of messages. So I'm wondering, because Mercury is going to be retrograding in Cancer and will turn direct at around the 25th of July. So could that be opening up a brand new cycle? We've got the Moon. The Moon is about doubts. It's about someone's emotions, their secret emotions. Or it could be around we're coming up to now, at the end of the month of June, we're coming up to a full moon in Capricorn. And the next lunation, mid-month, will be new moon in Cancer. And then we're going to have a full moon in Aquarius, which will bring a lot of truths. Could it be that that's the energy here, because Aquarius and Leo are on the same axis? So towards the end of the month, there's an opportunity. Pay attention to your dreams as well. Things will be revealed. Okay. But there's a new cycle, lots of communication, possible travel. Okay, it looks really good. It's just that there will be opportunities, but there may be some dilemmas. And remember, the path speaks to, can speak to separation, and the letter can also speak to talk of divorce, separation. What's the letter sitting on? The Snake. You see that there are possibly third parties here, or this is what someone really desires for a new beginning. Let's take the Twin Flame Oracle and see what comes through for Libra, please, Spirit. We'll take some more tarot cards on the spread, get more clarity. Libra, please, Spirit. Illusion. I think Virgo got the same card. Can't see clearly, living on dreams, believing lies. Looking for signs, open to spiritual guidance and willing to accept the truth. Trust your gut feelings. And gifts of love, token of affection, giving and receiving, embracing what you have. Beautiful and very similar to Virgo. So check out their reading. Okay, so there have been illusions, possible deception, not being able to see clearly. Someone living only on dreams, possibly believing lies. That possibly was you. But it says, looking for signs, be open to spiritual guidance, accept the truth, and trust your gut feelings as well, because there's very strong perception here. But there's a token of affection, the giving and receiving, which is like the Six of Pentacles, and embracing what you have. I don't know how that speaks to you, but let's take some more cards. I want to see, first of all, what's going on in the psyche of the person you're hoping to manifest. So let's say this Knight of Cups or this King of Cups, what's going on in their psyche, in their emotions. Unawakened, karmic partner, and twin flame. Oh my God, Libra. Oh my God. They may be having doubts that you're a karmic partnership to them, but you're a twin flame. They may not be seeing things clearly, or they're dealing with another karmic partnership and what they want is their twin flame. The twin flame came out for Virgo. Check out the reading. See, they've got the guidance. They see with the inner light, the light from within, their high self. They've seen the truth, unless they're being guided by a wisdom, someone who's there, a guru, a professional, as to what they need to do and what they need to follow. But that could also be their higher self, that they've seen the light. Patience it's talking to. Patience, beneath that is the free will. Free will, it's like someone needing time to free themselves. And they're asking for patience. Let's take the now position, King of Cups, Empress, and the Five of Wands. In the now. What is this King of Cups, the Empress, and the Five of Wands about? Looks like Spirit wants me to choose the cards. Okay, we've got the Sun. And the Sun can speak to reconciliation, but it can also speak to a little bit of ego, reconciliation, happiness, clarity. There may be some ego here as well. We've got a King of Cups again. Wow. And we've got the Moon. So there are some doubts still. We've got the Sun and Moon, which is a full moon or a new moon. Something is completing or something is beginning, right? And the doubts are about some conflict, maybe that is going to be playing out. Let's see from the past. We've got the Page of Cups, we've got the Emperor and the Justice card. You know, in another sense, the Emperor could be someone that was in another connection that could not offer you more than the Page of Cups, right? And they may have promised you that they're going through separation and divorce, that they will be able to give you more in the future if that's the same person. We've got a Nine of Pentacles, which is Nine of Pentacles, right? The individual. Someone being able to be independent, stand on their own, be single. And we've got the Two of Wands, Two of Wands, Two of Wands, choices or a portal that's opening up. And then we've got the Eight of Cups. So whatever the decision was, and this could also say that some of you you may have shown that you're quite independent. I mean, you are showing up as the Queen of Wands, and started to accept that of yourself, that you can be independent, that you can stand alone, unless you turned your back to this connection. You walked away emotionally, and that's what triggered the masculine to show up as a King of Cups here. Let's see. Unless this is you after feeling independent and very valued with the Nine of Pentacles, with someone new that's entered your life, right? The Emperor, which is another side to the King of Cups, that you decided to move on. Let's see what's coming through on your side. We have the Chariot. The Chariot comes after the Lovers, so you've made your choice. Some of you may be thinking of moving, traveling, making a choice and moving forward. You're taking your life to where you want it to go. You've got the Two of Cups, so the driving force for you is an equal and loving relationship. But you did feel that this was your person with the Two of Cups there. And the Strength card. Again, Strength card shows up again. Some of you really needed to, to hold back on your desires, or even needed to be strong, generally speaking. Be strong and do the right thing for yourself and for this partnership, because this could have been that you decided to move house, move away, moving towards the relationship that you want to manifest. Because the Ten of Swords is, it doesn't get harder than that, right? It's the darkest before the dawn. So maybe you did take a leap of faith. You followed what you desired, and that was this new connection. But that involved a difficult ending, moving house, and needing to be strong. Let's look at your person. Queen of Cups, Three of Cups, which came out in the reverse, and the Knight of Cups. We've got the Four of Swords, so your person needs time. Remember the Patience card here. Four of Swords, someone needs to go through healing. The wounded soldier needed time. They needed time. Or they were not in action. They needed to feel into the energies to understand what they really felt. The Wheel of Fate. The Wheel of Fate, which could, of course, the Wheel of Fate is karma. It's a karmic card. It's a timing card. You know, the Wheel of Fate turns, which brings big changes, fated changes. And the 2, 4, 6, Six of Pentacles, which is they want to give you back what you gave them. There's the Six of Pentacles as well. So these two cards, even just on their own, are talking about change, possible divorce settlements, or they needed to see the truth. They needed to close something major in their life, and this would have happened from Spirit, right? Before they could give you, return to you. Yes, because this could be someone that's returning to you, or returning the love that you shared with them. We've got the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Wow, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. So much earth. And the Ace of Wands. This is what I really want. This is really what I want. This is like stabilizing, because you've got the 6 and the 4, that's 10 pentacles. There's another 10, and there's the Ace of Wands. I really do desire, and I'm going to do whatever it takes, right, to grab this opportunity. What's at the bottom here? We've got the Ace of Pentacles as well, so this speaks to something long-term. Opportunities, for sure, for a new home, for another level of a relationship, which I feel is probably something from the past, with even, you know, the Chariot, which is, the Chariot is Cancer, and Cancer does speak to the past, and Mercury's retrograding in Cancer, bringing up memories from the past. I want to take one card on the Moon card with the 5 of Wands, because the King of Cups is looking at the Moon. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles again. Unbelievable. Did you see that? Wow. That is a double whammy message for you. That they want something serious and long term. What's at the bottom? And we've got the Magician. There's Mercury. And it's a new beginning. Remember, this is a mercurial card. Both aces. Let's take the Romance Angels. We'll take some time cards. We'll take some love messages and an advice card. For Libra, what's going on in love? What's happening in love? Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Check out the Virgo reading. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Let's take one more. And healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there's something to do with forgiving your parents. Let's take some timing cards and let's see when this opportunity will come in. Give us a rough timing estimate, please, Spirit, for Libra. When will they have the return, the reciprocity that they deserve? Because the 10 of Pentacles could be the ending also of a family unit, right? 6 of Pentacles is here and it's here. And this can also speak to divorce, and it's a 10. And that's the family card, right? Someone's rushing to deal with things because the other person cannot wait anymore, because they really desire this, because they will miss opportunities. Let's see. Next month, for some of you, in the summer, which we're in the summer now in the Northern Hemisphere, and in autumn. So that will be significant timing for you. Let's take some thoughts from your person. Remember, there are gifts of love here. It will be a token of affection, and that could mean let's take our relationship to the next level. Let's meet up. Let's travel together. Enjoy the time of, well, it speaks to honeymoon, but it doesn't mean that it has to be a honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. There's going to be a lot of passion, a lot of, wow. Joy. A lot of joy speaks to Leo. Jupiter will be in Leo and give us a lot of joy. We've come a long way and you've proven your devotion to me. I love you. You mean the world to me, and I want to take this journey with you or towards you. I'm now awakened. Now I see clearly you are the one for me. So that means obviously that there were choices, right? But there was a bit of confusion from your person. Wow, Libra. Let's take your message. For Libra, please, Spirit, whenever they receive this message, what do they need to know? Tantric union. Wow. Wow. Libra. I was going to say Leo. Are you dealing with a Leo? Have a love affair with life. Grow your awareness of the divinity within you and honor the sacred and divine within another. Ignite an eternal flame and invite this universal creative force to spiral up from deep within your being. Tantra is honest, open, and unafraid to animate the life-giving spiritual energy within you. Feel it rise and emerge with complementary opposing forces to create wholeness. The rise and fall of the tides is a tantric union between ocean, moon, air, and earth. This is a deep desire in all of us to connect spiritually and physically. If you are currently in a relationship, your bond will deepen as you discover previous unknown realms of love. Alternatively, a tantric union may evolve on a spiritual and emotional basis as two souls emerge through thought and feeling. Oh my God, this sex is going to be so hot when you go away. Look at the passion, look at the honeymoon and tantric union. The message says it all. That's why I got the goosebumps, and that's why we've got the Ace of Wands and the Strength card. This bond cannot be held back. The passion is over the top. Okay, so enjoy this, my beautiful Libran individuals. And I hope you received at least some messages here. And the token of affection can even be an invitation. Let's go away together. Okay. It speaks to embracing what you have, and you've got someone in your life for sure here. So enjoy this special time for you, Libra. Wishing you well. We'll be back with more. Enjoy.